Alright, so what we're doing is we're going to, again, cover basic defensive posture. We did the standing stuff on Monday. Today, we're going to get a little bit more engaged. You got a good open guard game? Alright, first thing I'm going to do is show you what not to do. What I am not going to do is come in here like this. Because this is precisely what he wants, right? Look at this, my legs are straight. At any time, he can hook one of my legs. Start setting up his sweeps. If he's really neat, he'll make me look like an extra big chump. Alright, don't go expert now, okay, cool. And I'm just standing here taking it. If I'm a really good chump, he's going to put me up here. And again, like we said on Monday, if your feet leave the floor, you're screwed. Right?
Just hang on.
So what I'm not going to do is come in here and let him get any kind of grip on me. I'm not going to let him put his feet in my hips. Alright? When you are engaging somebody, and I am in his guard right now, alright? He's more dangerous to me than I am to him. Until I get to like side control, mount, something like that, I gotta worry about what he's doing. This is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. This guy, if he's on his back, and he's just sitting there waiting for me to engage, I should be worried. Alright? If he's not getting up, I should be worried. It means he's confident from here, it means he's planning on sweeping. Alright? So, just like Monday, remember the wrestling stance from Monday?
Yep.
It's not a bad way to treat this. Alright? So I'm going to get one foot forward, and I'm going to, this is what I'm exposing. I've got my leg forward, and I've got an arm forward, everything else is hidden and ready to start my attack. I'm defending if he tries, anything he tries to do, I don't even like that. I might pop that off. I might start getting control here, right? When you're engaging somebody on your back, and you're in a open guard like this, what you need to do is you need to start thinking about what kind of grip you're going to do. And you're not going to do it by bending over like this, you're going to do it by stepping in and controlling, right? What you control, there's tons of techniques for passing this guard, all right? But what's important is that you maintain the balance. I got my weight evenly distributed. If he tries to hook anything, right, I can step out real easy. If he tries to get his hands involved, right, I might step out that way. If he gets it, if he really starts getting like a De La Riva guard, I'll turn into it. Again, I'm presenting into whatever he's trying to control me with. I'm turning into it, maintaining my balance and not letting him have his way with me. Right? So again, this is like I'll just disengage. You feel like somebody's putting you in like some kind of a known guard. Disengage, reset, get your grips. Make it your game, not his. Right? Good way to do that is even something as simple as just grabbing onto the ankles. Right? He'll start swinging around. You can load him up. Get past him, right? But in order to have that kind of mobility to load him up and get past him, look what I'm doing with my body. I'm here. If he tries to push away, I can try to control him. Anything that he does, I stay towards him. I don't let him get any control of me, right? No matter what he does. If he does manage to get a hold of something, get out of it, regain the toss. Alright, so what I want you guys to do is I want you to work your way in. The guy on the bottom, try grabbing something. If the guy gets in too close, let's say it's one of these. He's winning that. I am not winning. This guy's feet up here, he's grabbing my knees, you gotta get rid of this. So, disengage. Get back, and then re-engage. Alright, start sitting up. That's cool. Fight everything up. Get back into where you want to be. Now, what he does, if he sits up for a bunch of hours, he stays on his back, does that style. No matter what he does, get in, get control. Try working hips. You don't have to go nuts. I don't, if you guys, I mean, there's all kinds of tests. I can come in here, he can get that hook. Okay, I may decide to do the back step. There's so many options, right? Mostly what I do is focus on being here, grabbing on, controlling him. He gets control, get out of his control. Right? Watch what your balance is doing. If at any time the first one boxes an opportunity to grab on something real good, grab on something and start using it. Yeah, this happens. This is no good. I gotta fight out of it. Alright? Let's work out. One of the things that I'm seeing is you guys are getting in here. Yeah, this is all pretty good. This is hard, right? I have trouble with this myself. You guys are getting in here. You might get to here, but then you're coming down like this. All right? You're driving in with your head, with your shoulders. If we're here, right, and do just that. If he comes in and he tries to pass with his arms like that, I'm going to catch him and I'm going to start deflecting. All right? You're going to make your life a lot easier. Think more about your hips rather than your arms. One thing that you'll see a lot of that higher level guys do, and again, like I said, I'm working on this myself. One of the things that you'll see is they'll get in here, bring their hips in. Get a good solid base, hips forward. Alright? That counts when you're trying to do the pass too. When I'm doing a pass, like if I want to throw this to the side, I'm not throwing this to the side and jumping on. I'm throwing it to the side and I'm putting my hip down next to it. So if I'm here like this and I want to pass this guard, coming down like that. Now I've passed his guard, he's not getting that leg back in. Alright? If I come in like this, he's going to slide that knee back in, I'm still in his guard. He's going to get close guard on me, and I'm really screwed because he's really good. Alright? You don't ever want to put yourself in somebody's guard. Here, you got your stance, you see your opportunity to get in there, lead with your hips. Here, I'm leading with my hips, getting this underhook on the side. I'm ready to attack. The only thing he's thinking about is escaping. Right? I'm here. Notice, I'm not down here like this. I'm heading in on him. I can now, I can watch what's going on. I can attack either side. If I come in like this, I'm going to be attacking this side. I want to come in like this. And again, this is hard. I have trouble with this myself. It's very tempting to just say, oh, I'm going to go straight to side control and start attacking that far arm. Like, get used to the idea of trying to get in here, drop your hips down, get that underhook. Now, I can start to control his hips, and start attacking, bring that underneath there. Now I can go after more attacks over there while you're stopping that arm. I want to give myself as much possibilities and options as possible. And if you lead with your hip, we're here, lead with my hip, I've got plenty of options. He can't push me this way. If I'm here, and I come in like this, he pushes me, deflects me away, start escaping. Right? So let's reset, do the same exercise again. What I want you to do is when you see an opportunity to get past that leg, drive forward with your hip, not your shoulders. One other bad habit that people will get into is they'll be here like this, and they'll just reach down and start trying to pull this up like that, right? And I'm sure your mother told you not to lift with your back. Yeah, quite a bit. So you get in here like this. If you want to pop, let's say he's sitting, right? He's there like that. I'm not going to lean over like this, give him my head, and try to pick him up. If we're here like this, let's say, okay, he's only got like 1 foot forward. So he's there. I'm going to use my legs to pop him up. All right, so make sure that you're not just like reaching down like this, bending over, reaching down, and trying to pick them up like that. We're supposed to be like this. We're supposed to be able to have our hand on the floor, right? We're here like this. You do it right, you turn right into the cast right there. So we're here, like that. Again, driving in with the hip. Pushing his leg away. That time, I was using this hand to push it away. Most of the time, I like to use my outside hand on that outside leg. So if I'm coming into the pass there, I want to control the knee with the outside hand. Come through here, because this makes it easier for me to get my under up here, and also doesn't turn me this way. If I focus on pushing this back here like this, all I have to do is get it past my shoulder, past my shoulder, and just get it nice and tight. Then I can bring my arm back here, continue my attack. So just make sure that, mostly I just want to make sure you guys know not to just come in here, lean over and try to pick them up like this with your back. Be nice to your back, get in there. You want to pop them over? Fine. Notice how I'm using my whole body. I'm there, driving them backwards. Here, since I had his legs so far in the air, I just push that across. If he's there and he's like really fighting hard, I might pop this up. I like this, so drop it. Okay. All right. So that's our kind of our open guard posture. You always want to, by default, if you're standing up, use that wrestling stance. If you don't know anything else to do, you don't know a particular guard pass, you feel like you're lost, you got a black belt there, get like this, all right? Whether he's butterfly guard, whether he's on his back, I'm going to be more mobile and able to turn around, figure out what he's doing, start messing with them, right? By maintaining that good stance and having my balance, I can move wherever I need to move very easily. Let's move on to closed guard. Not open guard. Let's move into closed guard posture. Very, very, very straightforward, right? But I see people make mistakes all the time, like non-stop. So here's what happens. First mistake the first mistake that people make, and this is a huge pet peeve of mine, right? Let's say he's a black belt, or it's one of you guys going against, purple belt. This happens all the time. They'll be here, they'll go like this. All right? Worst idea in the world. Hashtag stupid. He's got, how many options does he have from here? Remember, this is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He's got roughly 1 bazillion options, right? How many options do I have? Realistically, 1. I need to open up his guard and pass his guard. At the same time, I'm worried about him sweeping me, I'm worried about him submitting me. I've got like 1 or 2 submissions that might work from here, but probably won't. Especially if it's black belt. I've gotten black belts inside the close guard. It was like a sneak attack. Anyway, just don't put yourself in somebody's guard. If you do find yourself in somebody's close guard, we are not down here like this. Right? We're not pushing at you or anything like that. If he is not physically restraining you, you need to be up here. All right? If he tries to grab onto anything, I gotta stop that. Notice, he tried to grab on, I immediately disabled that arm. Any grip he gets. Oh, he's got that. Remember the grip break from standing? I'm in there. Boom. Fine, keep that there. And now I'm able to do things like that. Alright? Anything that he does to get you away from here. He pops me down, let's say he locks up around my neck. Alright? Not a disaster, not good for me. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for an opportunity to pop back up. That's all I care about. So I'm here like this. I'm going to control his biceps. As soon as I feel that's loose, I'm back up here. This is your fundamental defense. Butt down, head up. If you are not in this position, you should not be thinking about anything else other than getting back to this position. All right? That's it. It's as simple as that. If he's got a grip, you break the grip. If he pops you forward, you get back here. Let's say you start to do a guard break and he pops you forward. Reset, get back to here. All right? You're going to get tired of always resetting to that position. But this is a safe position. If I am here, his hands are out of range of my head. I don't want him choking me. I don't want him popping me down. If I'm here like this, controlling his hips, keeping my elbows nice and tight on my body, I've got a chance. Right? I'm disabling a lot of his attacks and a lot of his sweep options. Let's say, for example, I come up here and he starts to do a scissor sweep. He's there. I don't let him do the scissor sweep. I come back down here, and now his guard's opened up. Right? There's a huge difference. If I'm here like this, and he goes to do a scissor sweep, right? He's got that. Do a hardcore scissor sweep. Okay? Yeah, so it's like hitting a brick wall, all right? And that is the number one defense for scissor sweep. Scissor sweep depends on the guy's hips being up here. If the hips are down here, there's a scissor sweep. I don't care what he does. He can get anything you want. Really? No, seriously, really fun to try.
Come on, man. You can do it.
If he wants to engage that scissor sweep, he's got to have my hips up here. So, butt down, head up. All right? Let's say he wants to do some kind of an attack. Whatever you want. All right? I'm going to get safe. Strip this. You know? Control his hips. Maybe, oh, look at that. All I have to do is just scoot it out. And then get to my combat base and get ready to get in there. All right? I can wait for his attacks, and as soon as he starts his attack, I have a pretty good idea of what I'm going to do. And since a lot of his attacks are going to involve him opening up his guard, I'm gonna let him. If he wants to start trying to get up here, all right, cool. Right? I'd much rather be in his open guard than his closed guard. Now I got a chance of passing, I can disengage, I can do things on my terms. So what I want you to do, let me get in my guard. All right, so here, we got good solid closed guard. I'm able to control him here. Anytime I want to pop, notice what I'm doing here with my hips. They're not on the ground, I'm driving my heels down. Anytime I want to pop forward, cool. I'll pop up like this. Right? Now he's got to play it out. Boom. Gets back into position. Right? Good grip. Strips the grip. Maintains control. Good. Let's say he starts to do a guard break. Oops. You can hear his hips back down.
There we go.
All right, he's got his hips down. I'm not trying to do a scissor sweep, all right? Let go of that. All right? So here, I really want the scissor sweep really bad. So I'm going to try it again. And here, got all this. It's not happening. All right? I have other options. There's other ways to sweep him. But if he's got his base down there, you know, he started out with the guy's hips up. He's like that. By the time I get into the scissor sweep position, he can get his hips down. Simple as that. So, partner up. The guy on the bottom, pop him forward, hold his head down, go after chokes, go after sweeps, and the guy in the guard, all you have to do, just try to keep that this posture. Control the hips. Head up, let down. That's it. Very, very simple. All right, I want to go over one more thing about closed guard. All right, so he's got me in his closed guard. Let's say he breaks me down somehow. He pops me forward. Okay, there are only two places to be in closed guard. All right, one is here. The other is here. Grab one of my head. I'm controlling his biceps. If I don't feel like I can get my head out, I'm going to dig for his biceps. All right? Dig for his biceps. Now, if he tries to get his hips out, there you go. I can pop up. All right? I need to make sure that he doesn't grab onto me or he doesn't make the situation worse. I don't want him trying to choke me. I don't want him trying to keep me broken down. So I'm going to sit here just like this, right against his chest, until I feel like I've got an opportunity to pop up. When I can pop up, I'll get right back up to here. I'm not going to be here like this. If he grabs onto something like this, right? If I can't immediately pop up, grab one nice and tight. He's got this. If I can't immediately pop up, I feel like I'm still in danger. I'm going to start hunting for that bicep. Got that bicep back there. Grip fight, grip fight. Do whatever you got to do. He's there. I don't like that. I'm going to stay low. All the way down, hunting for the biceps, or all the way up. Never in between. If you're in between, he's got room to do stuff to you. Right? He gets me, yeah, I mean, he might Ezekiel me, I mean, there's all kinds of bad things that will happen. But if he breaks me down, get here, as soon as I feel like I got an opportunity to posture out, get right back. And notice the whole time my hips are staying low. The only difference here is I'm either down here like this, right against him, or I'm up here like this, like 90 degrees. Nothing in between. Anything else in between is dangerous. So what I want you guys to do now is I want you to start broken down, let him get any grip he wants. Right? So this sucks me. I don't like this. So I'm just going to keep hold me down. There. I saw my opportunity to pull out from underneath that arm, pop it off, wash it back up. Fight off any remaining grips, get to this defensive posture. Now I'm safe, I can restart, all right? So start broken down and work from there.